Reason to doubt. I had to make this shit drip but make sense at the same time. Y'all J-State Sonic booming, that's ballin' in prime time. Reason to doubt. Headline, that's straight dope, no filler. These cats is truly global, nigga. They straight up out the tiller. I tossed the bone and picked up the pen. Commissioned by the Supreme Pie God. Y'all know him, that's the nigga J. Sims. He the start of conversation, designated music expert. Just one piece in the car. Beat this intricate network. All things introspective. Flojo Jack in the mix. Mr. Cool got views on fashion news and all the new kicks. The blues from Bay of Boo. He could probably fix. He do it for the dollars, my nigga. He just kicking his shit. Just like Katie, but he kick shit differently. He gon' tell it how he see shit, even if it ain't the way it really be. And that's okay by me. It ain't even a quirk. It take a whole lot of opinions and make reason to doubt work. Let's get it! DJ Stino dripped and get that water. He got that motto, be yourself in life and take your farther. You around here being something else, that just gon' make life harder. Yeah, everybody got a role, but these are player starters. Juice, he the freshest young nigga in the town, hence the name. Youngest soldier in the camp, so we keep him up on game. Lil Deuces, that's that nigga major part of the grind. He like Mike on the baseline in his prime, that's game time. He blazing trails for the coach, that's the reason to doubt. Out here exposing all the votes, that's the reason to doubt. Midwest Lil Straight, hey, that's the reason to doubt. We out to 618, that's the reason to doubt. We do things we said we could, that's the reason to doubt. Elevate, still keep your reason to doubt.
Back again. Episode 141 of the Reason to Doubt podcast. We here, whole cast. Like always, I am your host, the Supreme Pie God, J. Sims.
I'm trying to push you to supreme being.
Just slid that in.
We here again, you know what I'm saying?
Just slid that in, huh?
To the left of,
I'm trying to push you to supreme being.
Double dropped it,
you know what I'm
too.
saying? I wanted them to hear that though. But like always, to the left of me, we got DJ Stino, Mr. Be Yourself himself.
What up?
Get that water. To the right of me, we got.
Look at his kicks, look at his car. All I say is
Good enough.
Big Joe Jack.
One more time.
That's a dope shoe.
That is a dope shoe. I like them right there.
It's crap.
We got and to the right of him, we got.
Nigga, life without the team ain't really living, dog. Me, I'm on that shit every chance I get, I'm killing y'all.
Big Juice, as you can see.
Owner and founder.
Mr. Juice. We're going to get into that in a minute. You see it on the table, though. And to the right of him, we got.
He couldn't wait on that. I ain't know if he had it.
I ain't like that
Y'all
shit.
cutting up.
I ain't really like it.
Fresh 60.
It don't hit.
It's in the building.
That hit. Slid that on in there, huh?
KD, a.k.a. Fresh 60.
I like that shit. I was working. It came on. I screenshot the lyrics, sent it straight to him. He's like, "What's this, bro?" I already know.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. You changed your shit last week? He
Talked
didn't have it
about
last week. I thought I gave it to him 2 weeks ago. He was supposed to have it last week.
Yeah, last week we had technical difficulties. I got it together. You know what I'm saying? While I was at that, I added me a little snippet. I was listening to something. I was like, wait a minute. What did you just say right there? Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to push you to supreme
That's the
being.
third time.
Yeah, you know. I got some other drops on here too. That's for the episode.
Y'all killing me with this.
You know what I'm saying?
Said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie?
I don't see no humor in it.
But we here, man, episode 141 of the Reason to Doubt podcast. We got sponsors and stuff, but you know, we got one of the best sponsors ever. Juice, I'm going to let you tell people about that.
Man, Reason to Doubt is sponsored by Juice Vintage Lemonade, my latest and greatest creation. I'm gonna call it a soft drop last week, but major drop coming this week. Best lemonade in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Hands
Smooth
down.
taste, hands down.
We gotta get another bottle. Like, bad
Appreciate everybody
Selling
that,
out.
got the first drop. It really wasn't even a drop. It was really some samples, but they went crazy. So about over 40 bottles in one day. You know what I'm saying? So major load coming in. Gonna have it in multiple stores in the area. I'll announce all the locations once I complete all the drop-offs and stuff. But yeah, new business venture. Gonna take off with it.
Man, super dope, man. I like the lemonade. I'm a lemonade connoisseur. I love lemonade. So as long as we got juice vintage lemonade, it's fuck simply. You know, why would I drink somebody else's lemonade if my dog got lemonade? You know, that's definitely dope.
You gotta pull up on the car, run the Simply over, hop out with the juice.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot that.
Simply,
I got
Minute Maid. You got like all of them.
Damn,
run
Milo.
over
I like Milo.
with the rim.
Nah, fuck
I
Milo.
felt, no, look, no, this was crazy. I got Milo's in my refrigerator, but I won't drink it.
Why
It's
would
like
you?
Can't
food.
now.
Why would you?
I can't.
It's kind of backwards.
No, it is. I ain't even popped the seal on it. Pour It's it out like, the man. drain, then, bro.
On camera. Yeah, there you go.
I wait till the
Or give it to somebody. You know, don't pour it down.
I'm gonna give it to somebody.
Don't waste your money like that.
Not on my
Time
neighbor.
is low.
It's a recession. Drop that shit off.
Inflation.
Hey, but we here, man. Episode 141. We right before 4th of July. 4th of July come on is tomorrow.
Hey, where my drop at, man?
Oh shit, my fault. Y'all heard that in the background.
He ain't dropped. I don't think he dropped because you ain't dropped yet. You a couple
Oh
weeks behind.
yeah, live in 4K.
You a couple weeks behind.
We is waiting on that. If that's a voice in the background, this.
I didn't peep that riff raff on Facebook last week, did you?
No.
So I'm just looking for 4K. My TV only plays 4K.
But that voice you hear in the background, this is shot by AE Media.
Put some
Always.
respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Little deuces. And you need anything done with that camera work, hit up AE Media.
You like the number one shooter in the Midwest?
This side of Mississippi for sure.
I'm vouching.
For sure. I got him drop ID too.
Oh, drops coming.
Drop it.
I got you. Y'all gotta upgrade y'all drops. Dude.
I'm gonna use that sheet.
That what?
That sheet.
Huh? I'm thinking I heard that.
You
Right?
heard it right. You heard it
He
right.
on some bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, we might not let him do that one.
Well, damn.
That might be over my head.
Hey,
What that? Yeah, you only 25.
I'm not stopping nobody's creative process. whatever Lil Deuces want for his drop is gonna
He
be
can
his
get it.
drop. You
He
know,
don't deserve it. He don't deserve it.
as long as we not offending a group
Damn.
of people with their drop, with their creativity, it can go. But we here again, man. Thank y'all for listening. This y'all first time listening. We appreciate y'all joining this family, the Dallas family. If you here again, man, we appreciate y'all for keep listening, keep watching. Hit that subscribe button. We here, we in July. So Reason That Weekend's coming up July 29th.
Yes, sir.
It'll be here before you know it.
Get your tickets.
July 29th is we're gonna be at Salute Park, James Killian Park in Alton, Illinois. And get back to the community, feeding everybody, you know, having a whole bunch of things up there for the kids and having a basketball game and against the rich crew of Alton. Part 2. We're gonna it's gonna be an eventful night, you know what I'm saying? DJ by DJ Mike Keith. Shout out to him. He gonna hold us down again. He was the DJ last year. He gonna hold us down again up there.
Shot by AE Media.
Always. be
Always.
Shot by AE Media, man. Make sure y'all come out July 29th. It's gonna be a great day. And then on that Saturday, the following day, we'll be live at the Conservatory. The Reason to Doubt podcast will be in the building at the Conservatory, giving y'all a live podcast. So everybody that always hitting me, bro, I need to be on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I talk that shit, dude. Come on down, man. We're gonna have
Talk your shit.
Everybody that's leaving them personal comments that comment to us when they see us face to face.
you know what I'm saying?
Pull up.
We will have a whole segment, Ask the Doubt It.
Q&A.
Whoever want a question, ever got anything for us, we're gonna let you get your rocks off. So come down there after the live podcast. We're gonna be there all night, man. Party on us. So
Gonna be the highlight of the weekend.
You know, the live podcast is definitely gonna be an event you don't want to miss.
Tickets will sell out, so make sure y'all get them now.
Yeah, they are selling, so make sure y'all get them. And like we already said, if you fuck with us and you not there, feeling type of way.
Missed out.
You better have COVID or something.
You still might have to come.
No, you're gonna have to chill.
Mask up.
No. After the
If
way
it's day
COVID
three-
just kicked my ass, you
If
better
it's
stay
day
at
3,
home.
you could pull up.
If day
Day
3.
That's what they said though.
That what they saying?
I know that's what they saying.
Hey,
the
but
norm.
we coming off of eventful day on this is we here on Sunday, July 3rd. On July 1st, we was at Lewis and Clark Community College holding it down for the city of Alton versus Ballers Life. Shout out to Ballers Life for coming through.
Balls like Midwest.
Ballers Life Midwest for coming through, and we had a nice open run. You know, it was all Alton Cats versus the Ballers Life, man. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, I just want to salute, man. You know,
Salute the town.
town came out and showed out, man. We did our thing against them Ballers Life boys. You know, me, Steno, Juice held it down for reason of doubt.
For sure.
You know, Juice game winner on one of them games. You know,
You called it.
I hit a game where I said when Juice came down, they about to pull this motherfucker. They like, no, he ain't.
You
Watch
for the game.
I scream. I say, set him a pick. Set him a pick.
That's all I need.
Knew he was pulling it up. You know,
Game.
it was definitely an eventful night, man. Shout out to Kavon Lacey, my brother Kavon, head coach of Lewis and Clark basketball team. We definitely pulled that off. We didn't have a lot of time, you know. Shout out to Lewis and Clark for
Definitely
allowing us for doing it. Some last minute events. Everything went how it was supposed to go. You know, we didn't have any
No drama.
no problem. Only problem was it was kind of too packed. You know,
Yeah,
it was
shout
that
out to everybody
sold
that
out.
showed up.
it
man.
was
That
at capacity. That was the biggest problem. After we was at capacity, we wasn't supposed to let nobody else in. People was going to them doors, back doors, letting people in and shit. But I mean, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it was a peaceful, positive event, and sportsmanship was pretty dope too. Everybody, they took their L.
Took their ass whooping part. He ain't
like
took
a
it personally.
man.
Yeah, let's talk about that ass whooping Ballers Life took. So there's a lot of confusion about it. You know, after the game, Ballers Life, the owner of
took
Ballers
it
Life,
live.
they took it to IG Live. They was all on Instagram, basically complaining because you know the Alton people, they proud. You know they Alton kicked their ass. We went 4-2 on the day, just against them. Ballers Life, they got some discrepancies saying we didn't beat the Ballers Life team that many times. That we played somebody else that wasn't Ballers Life and everything like that. Hey fam,
Y'all, they showed up to represent ballers.
I don't understand exactly what y'all got going on over there. Them niggas came with y'all.
Y'all made the flyer. Y'all showed up together. Y'all played together.
Exactly.
Y'all lost together.
Exactly. Let's take that L, man. Like it ain't nothing to be ashamed of. They was trying to make it seem like
Fat Mamba's
we
team
were
wasn't
slighting them by saying we won more games than balls. Like fam, they was like I explained. Shout out to Deshaun Munson, definitely your dog did his thing out there.
Yes,
he was
sir.
trying to. I seen him a lot. He was in comments trying to explain. Like I told Jay Sims like how it was gonna go and everything like that. Yeah, but I ain't. How you gonna say something to the crowd about how they judged it? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really quite understand what the shit fuck was going on either. Like
They said it was Alton versus Ballers Life. Alton teams was rotating, and they said that Ballers Life was not getting off the court. So whoever was on the other side was Ballers Life.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And then the ass whooping came, and then now
see what
Two
happened was
3 ass whoopers back to back.
Yeah.
Back.
3 in a row.
Three in a row ass whooping.
Yeah, you know.
if it would have been 6-0 the other way, we would have never heard who team was who.
Exactly. Y'all, and shout out to Caleb Love. Y'all had a future NBA star out there.
Shout out to Tone.
Looked like he played with both teams, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Did
played
Caleb
with
play with both
It's on
teams?
tape.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
he played. He might play 4 games. He played 3 or 4 games.
Yeah. Shout out to Caleb, taking nothing away from him, but
Shout out to Tone.
shout out to Tone for sure.
Tape don't lie.
And I don't think Carlos knew who he was or cared who he was.
I don't think Carlos cared
He
though.
knew he didn't give a fuck.
Carlos didn't give a fuck at all.
Hey man, shout out to everybody that came
Stepped
out.
all on him, stepped all over him and shit.
Shout out to everybody that played with us. Shout out to all of them for coming
But shout out,
man.
I mean, you know, shout out to them for showing up. You know, a lot of players don't, you know, show up for stuff, smaller events. That was a fairly small event, and he still showed up and showed love. So we appreciate them, you know, just coming through. Shout out to Papa Dog.
Pop. Kevin Caldwell Jr., if y'all didn't know.
That's Spruce son.
You know, he always in bucket. And Pop will be playing with Reason to Doubt on July 29th.
No discrepancies. He was on it.
Pop was on the original roster.
He got a jersey already made.
He got COVID last year, so that's the only reason why he didn't play last year. So don't think we getting.
I can hear it now.
Pop always been my favorite Alton High School player. You know what I'm saying? Since Pop was a little younger, that's always been my dog. So
I can hear it now.
Oh, he was killing out there at LC. Now y'all done added him on the team.
Pop got a jersey right now, right upstairs. He
Ben had jersey. He had jersey for a year.
His game came together real well, developed nice. So shout
But
out to
look,
Papa.
for any confusion, you know what I'm saying? Me and Stino was talking about this last night. Ball is life. I asked this before we even played.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't like how that shit went. It was other teams, all this shit like that. Got something better for y'all. Y'all come over here with y'all 10, 8, whatever y'all want to do. We will play a real game, 4 quarters, 2 halves, however y'all want to do it, referees, everything like that.
refs,
It'll be
basketball.
Alton team versus Ball is life.
Us versus y'all.
You can have that smoke whenever y'all want it, man.
About August, something like that.
We'll put the date on it.
No,
Just
they
let
gotta,
us know if y'all
they gotta
want.
hold that L for.
Oh no, they busy. They gonna be traveling and shit. It might not even be this year. It
No,
might
they-
be next year. You
but
know
they
what I'm saying?
still holding that.
But y'all can have that. Y'all can have that.
You drinking that? Where's that water?
Oh no, this is me. I'm gonna drink this, brother.
Y'all can have that smoke, man, whenever y'all want it, man.
That lemonade.
Y'all can have that whenever y'all want it, man. Ballers Life versus Alton can be an official game.
But besides the the IG rant stuff like that, they showed pretty good sportsmanship. It was competitive on the court, of course, but other than that, it really wasn't no drama, no problem. So it was a positive event. And I'm just steady commenting on that because you don't see that too often.
Mm-hmm.
And if it would have went bad, then our opportunities would have been limited for the future. So
Exactly. I'm glad it went straight because now we have more
we can
events
host
at Lewis
a
Clark.
nice positive event with no drama.
Great event, man.
Shout out to Ballers Life.
Some
man.
good hoop going on.
Good.
They lucky Blue was running around. He wasn't on the court.
Exactly. Blue pulled his hammy the other day. That's what it was. Niggas getting up in age. They got to stretch before them games. We was hooping the Wednesday before.
That's when he got hurt.
He pulled his little hamstring a little bit.
I was
so
stretching
it's
like a motherfucker.
yeah, man. But that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of Alton cats that wasn't there that didn't participate.
This is
So,
true.
Shit could have got a lot uglier. You know what I'm saying?
And they stole our point guard.
Exactly.
Yeah, how did that work? Somebody explain.
On
that to me.
live.
He showed
on
switch
live.
sides. I was like, that one flyer was like, he was right there. I knew he was right there.
I don't
and then
know.
he was right
hey,
there.
Hey. I don't know what happened. Shout out to Jan. I hope he do his thing with Baller's Life.
Best wishes.
Best wishes to him. Let's leave it at that. We'll talk about it after the show.
I was confused.
Shout out to Jan. We're gonna keep it on basketball, man. We spoke about this before, but it's some wild shit, man. Brittany Griner, it's been 133 days, and she's still been detained in Russia for a weed pen or something like that.
Something like that.
Putin crazy, dude.
Yeah,
It would be like a minor charge in most countries.
free Brittany Griner.
They trying to get an arms dealer free for her, dude. Like swap it
They
out.
gotta swap it. Yeah.
A fucking somebody you probably seen on a movie.
Somebody that probably was responsible
You know,
for 50 murders.
An arms dealer.
Push
Y'all
50
want Brittany? Let us get him.
50,000 ARs across the border.
Let us get him.
Yeah.
Y'all can get Brittany back. That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Free Brittany Griner. I hope everything. I think a trial. Trial started.
They say she in there to December though.
At the
They
least.
said she facing like up to 10 years.
Facing
That's
up to 10 years,
ridiculous.
but I think she don't go back to court until December.
Damn.
Just give up the arms dealer, dude. Give him.
At this point.
Yeah, I hope everything work out for her, man. That's a tragic situation.
Free B.
Free Brittany Griner, man.
PG.
We can stick on sports and shit. We can talk about sports a little bit. You know, NBA free agency is it's going. I like NBA with season the free agency to be going crazy.
It's up. They
It's always drama in the
Woj
NBA.
They dropping
Woj
bags.
bomb.
Everybody getting paid. Shout out to St. Louis' own Bradley Beal. He just signed one of the biggest contracts in NBA history.
Yeah.
For sure.
Jokic, the Joker, got a bag.
We got 270.
He got the biggest deal.
Biggest deal in NBA history.
270.
270.
Zion got a bag. Shout out to Zion finessing. You know what I'm saying? Only played about 50 games in his career. Got the max extension. Shout out to Zion.
Kyrie kind of finessed this year too.
Wall did too. Shit, Wall ain't
Shout
played in 2 years.
Shout out to John Wall.
Played for 6 years before that.
John Wall got the he got the buyout for $41 million. They owed him $47. They bought him out for $41, and then he signed with the Clippers for $9 million.
50 ball. He slick 50.
Now the Clippers is stacked.
For like 1 year though.
Yeah.
Then I'm back at the table.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Go out here and get 20 and 10.
Come on, man.
Another bag.
Wiggins ain't signed yet. They say he about to get a bag.
Right, I pay him.
You know.
There's a bunch of unrestricted free agents
Yeah, man.
still out there.
I just like it. But the big news going on.
This homeboy dropping the bag.
Who?
Bridges,
Exactly.
Miles
Miles
Bridges.
Bridges. That's exactly what I was getting to.
Oh, that was
He's doing everything in his power not to get paid.
yeah.
It came out like a couple weeks ago. He was on Instagram drinking lean and smoking weed.
Smoking gas.
He put on his story.
Gas and mud.
He was in his rapper mode.
Yeah.
You know, he rapped.
Fast forward, now he got domestic violence on the table. Beat up his wife.
They got pictures.
Weak ass wife too. Put that out there. I don't know.
We're not gonna put that. You know
Maybe
what I'm
she
saying?
just looked like that after getting beat on.
Yeah.
Now she was weak before the whooping.
That's it.
Anyway, man, we're not gonna talk about it. Look, man, that shit ain't right. The domestic violence definitely ain't right. Some wild shit, but the Charlotte Hornets definitely declined his offer they had on the table. I think he was about to get a max, damn near.
Now he just a free agent.
I might get the max.
Now he gonna get the league minimum somewhere if he gets signed at all. Though.
If he
He
gets
get to play.
signed.
Yeah, well,
think he'll get
he didn't. Yeah, he done violated some NBA protocol, so he gonna have to pay the price.
That's one thing about that NBA shit. NBA ain't like you know how the NFL and shit, like niggas be fucking up in the end. They sit out a couple years, they be coming back. NFL get rid of some niggas too. You never seen Ray Rice again.
Oh, no.
But they be getting second chances in like NBA.
Ain't no second chance.
OJ Mayo, you ain't seen him ever again. Tyreek Evans.
They banned
What's the white boy that was played for
They
Miami?
was both cold too.
Oh,
He said
Leonard.
Miles Leonard said that shit about the Jewish community or whatever like that.
Oh,
He said that on the game too. He said that on the video game.
His shit over with.
It's a wrap.
So
no, baseball like that too.
yeah,
Like baseball, like we having like 2-year suspensions and shit.
Yeah.
That shit strict.
lifetime restrictions. Pete Rose and shit.
365 days.
That type of shit.
Yeah, man. Like that shit. You know, like that sports, man. There's a lot of politics involved. And Miles Bridges, you fucking that shit up.
Damn.
you got
How do you fumble the
silly
bag?
motherfucker. The day before too.
And then what's the name of they like man, what's going on in Charlotte? Cause what's the man got caught with 3 elbows? Montrezl Harrell.
He'll be alright with that. That
I
happens
think
all
he,
the time.
you know, that's just
That happens all the time in the NBA though. Shout out to Zach Graham
Summertime
though.
smoke pack. That's all that was.
And like
But still, you have somebody go get that shit for you.
I don't. That's why I ain't understand it. Like, but that's what Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, all the Smoke podcast. They was like, that's summertime. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 pounds. That's
I
light.
get it for
light
sure.
work.
I get
But
it.
yeah, like you said, why you picking that up? Somebody else gotta go get
You
that.
ain't trust nobody.
Yeah.
I
Go
guess
pick
not.
up 4 and keep one. Come on, man. That's a sweet deal.
They wasn't there.
So 3 days to the date, Kevin Durant requests his trade from the Brooklyn Nets.
That's the biggest news.
Now, didn't I recall me saying that shit wasn't gonna work, but you know, we keep going.
What?
Is he the
What
biggest
The
finesse?
whole Brooklyn shit. Remember I said that?
Did he finesse the fuck out of
You a hater. You a hater towards them niggas. Though.
Remember
So it's
I
like
said
it's hard to take what you say. I don't remember you saying that.
I said it
Kyrie
wasn't
had-
gonna
he
work.
had
You
no
said it
Kyrie.
was gonna work.
Didn't I say it
You
wasn't
you
gonna
was a
work?
fan of
There
it.
ain't no basketball.
I didn't think it
It's
was
not
gonna
about
work.
why I
But
said
the everybody, it's all technicalities with the shit. When y'all was just saying it wasn't gonna work, but it's injuries and
No, I
trades
said
and
Kyrie
shit
was
like
gonna
that.
fuck it up.
Yeah, I mean,
but now he can come to LA and I fuck with him.
Exactly. So y'all fake dudes.
Not fake. I'm a sports fan.
Anyway,
I like you when you benefit me. I hate you when it doesn't.
Kevin Durant, he announced that he wanted to be traded, and everybody in the NBA. Say what you want about Kevin Durant. Every team in the NBA want Kevin Durant right at this moment. Teams putting trade packages together and all type of shit. If I was the Brooklyn Nets, guess what I would do? You under contract, you playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would trade Kyrie or KD. Like, y'all niggas is playing, fam. You're not going to get nothing back for them. Like, that's equal. Golden State got a trade package with
stupid,
like
crazy trade
the
package.
best trade package.
Jordan
How?
Poole.
Get him fucking AD. Fuck that nigga.
Always down.
Always down.
Yeah, I would.
Jordan
Street
Poole,
clothes.
Wiggins, they got like 4 people.
Golden State got the
on
best. They got the best trade package. They got Wiggins, Jordan Poole, Kuminga, or some shit like that.
They
like
had to
the first
re-sign
round
Wiggins
pick.
first, though, right?
But I think Brooklyn might be looking towards the future though, so it wouldn't be a bad trade.
They better not do that shit again.
Man,
that's gonna piss me off, dude.
If he go back to Golden State,
blow that motherfucker up,
it's
man.
always the plan.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Back with my brothers.
You know, light skinned
what,
boys,
but
they gonna
what, if,
welcome
what,
him
if, what
too.
if he go to the Lakers though? If him and Kyrie go to the Lakers and they keep AD too?
How would they do that though?
Nuts.
Because if Kyrie goes somewhere
They only got to pay him a little
like
bit
$9 million or something like
for
that,
a year
like that's what I'm saying. If Kyrie get traded, if Kyrie signed back with Brooklyn, he's still
because he got
gets,
that 1 year option.
You know what I'm saying? But that 1 year option, wherever you go, he can sign for like $9 million and then re-up. And that's what I'm saying.
Well, let's do
I feel super comfortable with that because all that shit we be saying about Kyrie that he be doing all that extra shit. If he signed for that 1 year $9 million, that means the next year is his contract. So he gonna ball out this year though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna bullshit.
So y'all want him?
Kyrie one of my favorite players.
Kyrie.
I'll take Kyrie.
Yeah.
Kyrie show up, he show out.
Y'all hear him? You hear him?
I'll take my shit. Ain't no problem with me.
How's that greedy ass nigga? Shut up.
We're the worst team in the league last year. What you mean we greedy?
Come on.
We're
Hell
trash.
yeah.
We trash as fuck last year. We
wouldn't
won
want
30
one of those
games.
I don't got a team.
I'm saying. If you had one.
Man, Lakers was trash last year.
I only don't like the nigga when he ain't benefiting.
He should have never left LeBron anyway. They should just stay in
That was my
Cleveland.
point. But come on back, we'll get it together. We'll get the rings we were supposed to get back then.
So you said fuck AD. So if we got to give up AD to get Kyrie and Durant, is it worth it?
Hell yeah.
What?
Street clothes?
What?
Yeah, we want both of them. Fuck
They
you
want to
mean?
play together wherever they go.
You talking about street clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here.
He ain't
I
even
like
got no
AD too,
jersey.
but to get them, I wouldn't trade them for nobody else though. Like it had to be like Giannis or KD or some shit like that. Other than that, but he can go.
Always
What
down.
do you want to happen? Since we're greedy, what's the best case scenario?
What they doing? What they doing? You don't even know what they doing in Miami.
Right.
That's on his list. KD said he want to go to Miami or he want to go to
They
Phoenix.
got my man.
That's
man
what he
Chet
said.
over there. They got them pickup vents.
Pick up bitch.
Pickup vents for a little bit of nothing.
He just
Vince
got
for what?
He just got robbed. He needs some
They
money.
already got to pick up Udonis Haslam. They can't have
Yeah,
that.
man.
Did PJ Tucker sign with the Lakers?
No, PJ Tucker signed with
Who he signed with?
I forgot.
Sixers.
The Sixers. Yeah, that's
3
good.
years, like 30 something.
Embiid said y'all need to do everything y'all can to get KD too.
And run up and down the court.
I don't think KD want to play with James Harden again.
Where the fuck Ben Simmons going?
He on Brooklyn.
He's
They said he deactivated his Instagram.
But right when he posted a picture in the weight room in Brooklyn talking about I'm feeling the best I ever felt in my life. Then it said 30 minutes later, Kevin Durant abandoned the trade. I ain't playing with this nigga.
Hold up.
I forgot he was even there.
They showed a picture.
I actually would like to see Brooklyn, unless they're going to the Lakers, but I'd like to see Brooklyn give it a try. You know what I'm saying, with Ben Simmons and Kyrie and KD.
All three of them.
Yeah, I would like to just see it. You know, but they don't want to be there. And how y'all feel about though? I'm with like players making their own shit and stuff like that, but it's showing like some weak shit though. Like this shit ain't going right. Like I quit. Like I want to do this.
It's like
Control your destiny.
it's pros and cons to
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm with you. Like I'm not with the whole play for one franchise, win, lose, or draw for your whole career. I'm not with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not with go with who winning. You know what I'm saying?
But that, like
every single, like you said, if it ain't gonna work, you give it half a year, 1 year, it ain't gonna work. You ready to just roll out?
Like we
that just make the
What's the
league
difference
messy.
though?
We talking but we talking about.
You never even tried it. You never gave it a shot. One year.
That's what we talking about. Like
that ain't enough.
How they saying like I said Brooklyn shit wasn't gonna work, but
I did.
So for 3 years though, so KD been there for 3 years. So the first year he didn't play. The second year y'all lose in Game 7 to Milwaukee, but Kyrie and James Harden got hurt. And your third year, everybody hurt on your roster, and y'all go out there and get fucked up. Y'all never even gave that shit a real shot yet though. Like before y'all quit on it. Like see it, give it a real shot before you quit. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
So did it work?
That's what he said.
Y'all
That's what
got
he
it.
said.
Like I'm not trying to debate.
That's all I wanted to do.
I'm not trying to debate though, but I'm not trying to debate.
You said it's technicality. It's reasons why. It
like
didn't work.
if that was me and like we playing somewhere and every year something go wrong or 2 years something went wrong with the team, I would try to give it a shot. Like that's like Steph Curry though. You see how like Steph Curry, they was the worst team in the league for 2 years and shit like that. He didn't be like, all right, I'm up out of here. Like we suck. Like they got some pieces they rebuild and they
Clay came back.
Like Clay was hurt. They lost KD. They was building with young players. Like it take time like that sometimes.
And I think that's why that's why they put Jordan and Kobe like on that list. You know what I'm saying? Because they stuck it out and they helped other players get better.
And that I see a lot of people saying like they just make Kevin Durant look bad and all this. Like Charles Barkley always be saying like he wasn't the bus driver on Golden State. That shit, man was the best player on that team. Like you can't really
Finally repeat.
Like you know what I'm saying. That's like a silly conversation though. But when you talking about legacy, it's why Jordan is hailed as the greatest player of all time. He won 6 in a row, and the legend, like he never lost in the finals and shit like that. That's why he held up there. Because LeBron can have all the best numbers and shit, and you can say he's the best player of all time, and people shouldn't really be mad at that statement. But it's always gonna be people saying like, "Well, he ain't Mike though, because Mike did this, that, and that."
And that's true.
Yeah,
he did it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Mike won with Pippen, Rodman, and Dude and them.
Mm-hmm. And then
whoever Dude and them
was a
was.
fucking good team, man. Ain't no Dude in them.
It was Dude and them.
Man.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Come on, man.
It was Dude and them.
How is that Dude? They was all stars. Yeah, all stars.
LeBron almost went with Dude and them.
That was more Dude in them than the Bulls.
Who was Dude in them though? What are you talking about?
Fucking Tony
What's the
Kukoc,
name
them
them?
niggas was balling.
Them niggas all stars.
Yeah,
and shit,
like-
like
Man, who?
Horace Grant. Horace Grant was cold, bro. Like Brian Harper was cold. Like Tony Kukoc was cold.
The Drew Zilgauskas to the
Yeah,
to
like
the
Mike wasn't never really playing with Dude in them.
Drew Gooden.
It was Dude and
The
them.
Drew Zilgauskas was the second best player on the team.
That was some wild shit.
Eric Snow.
Who had the worst? I think AI had the worst supporting cast though than Brian.
Mutombo.
Mount.
He had Mutombo for half of the year.
No.
Mutombo was trash too. He didn't do nothing to play
LeBron
D.
had the
That's
worst.
all you need.
LeBron had the worst one.
Mutombo would have fucked the Juniors up.
No, he wasn't.
He'd have locked the
No, he
Juniors
wasn't.
up.
Like
Dude,
Hey,
Theo
Zadorus had that little
Rattler.
mid-range, though. He had a
you
nice
just bring
little
up Theo
mid-range.
Rattler.
He said who?
He just brought up Theo Rattler.
Aaron McKee.
Yeah. Name them niggas. Eric Snow, Eric McKee, James Johnson, Matt Geiger.
Dude,
Matt
them.
Geiger.
Team was weak than a motherfucker, dog. Shout out to the Sixers, though. Shout out to AI.
Rajah Bell. See, I
Yeah,
gotta say
yeah.
it loud. Rajah Bell.
He was a
Ain't that
killer.
dude Kobe used to get 50 every time they played?
They gave everybody 50. You can't
No,
count.
he used to
that
pick.
shit.
He used to really fuck him up because they used to act like he could.
He could
Rajah
guard
Bell
him.
was smooth with the Suns, though.
Yeah, this was rookie Rajah Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Speedy
Work.
Claxton. AI had some bullshit on that team, boy.
So
He
his
did work.
So his team was worse than Brian's in 2017.
It was up, neck and neck with that shit. Hell yeah.
Necky.
Kind of bad.
That shit. LeBron, that's one thing people be saying about LeBron. LeBron had that bullshit on his team. They was the best team in the league for like 2 years in a row, though. Like,
Because of him.
yeah, definitely because
It
of him.
was a
but
team.
They was favorites to win them years, and then he just would. I ain't gonna get into that. Shout out to LeBron. Hope you. I see you working out. All right, man. That's anything else for not for music, for sports. That's pretty much it, man. Let's transition to music, man. Announce to the listeners. that Chris Brown and Usher flyer is fake. I know it. Whoever did it looked cold though. Like it looked official.
They had the songs. If he play this, then he'll play that.
It looked official,
damn.
but that's not an official versus.
Right.
That's not an official versus coming up. But I don't think that's even ever gonna happen. But Usher did his Tiny Desk NPR. He put on for R&B after that bullshit that happened week before last and shit with the verses mishap. Somebody that could really sing got up there and
he
showed people how to do it. Y'all check that out? The Tiny Desk?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm a fan of them. I watched them all.
The king of R&B. Usher Raymond.
Yeah, man, I see you try to slide that bullshit in there.
King of R&B, Usher Raymond.
R&B, you got to get deep.
Got to give it to him.
No.
You act like Kel's dead.
Like my man gone.
Kel's ain't dead.
30.
He ain't dead.
He on suicide
30
watch.
at 85.
Huh? He on suicide watch.
As of now, 30 at 85.
The motherfucker would have to jump kills. Usher, dude.
First of all, Kills can't play.
Kells just lost his verses to the United States of America. He just lost his
technicality. You said something about technicality.
It really wasn't technicality.
It is a
he went
technicality.
heads up.
A lot of people lose to the feds.
Yeah.
Defense.
It's the feds, plural.
Little girl. Huh? He technically was fucking a girl.
Allegedly.
Don't nobody want to see Kells in the verses.
Nobody. You right.
Because they would have to do it.
Can't nobody see Kells.
They would have to do it like in jail. So
now you make
nobody
some
want to
sense
do it. Yeah, like you would have to go.
Would nobody win with Kells in the verses?
He on the jail phone singing and shit. They got a camera on him, motherfucker.
Blowing.
When he say something about one of them little kids, the whole verse is gonna crash.
He ain't gonna say nothing about a little kid.
He gonna say my mind's telling me no and my body telling me yes. So
that don't mean he was trying to fuck with a little kid.
That's exactly what it meant. That's exactly what it meant.
Break that lyric down. Break that.
My mind telling me no.
Why your mind telling you no?
It's because she got a fucking. I got a woman.
Damn.
What'd you say?
It might be one of his homeboys.
That's what I'm saying.
It could be plenty things. You know what I'm saying? He might not be.
I got a woman at home
homeboy daughter.
to me.
What about seems like you ready?
Seem like you ready.
Seems like you're ready, yeah.
But like she a grown woman, so like why wouldn't?
Because she been playing for a long time.
What about age ain't nothing but a number?
Because she like 30 and he like 25. She a cougar. Keep coming.
Do you like teenage girls?
All right,
When you say teenage, how old are we talking? Girls who are... It's too late.
13 and up, motherfucker.
I think this is what got him locked up.
Girls who are... It's too late. They should have did this shit 30 years ago. It's too late. The music has been injected into the world.
Injected.
Yeah.
30 years ago.
It's too late. Y'all should have came 30 years ago.
Don't worry about it. We're going to make up.
That's a crazy coincidence. You got
We're going
30
to make
years.
up that 30.
I think the judge seen that clip. You know what I'm saying? Remember OJ? Like when OJ got all them years for that, like stealing his own shit.
Mm-hmm. That was for that.
They gave him like the exact amount of years
that he
in between from 94 to that or something like that. Like,
some punk ass shit.
I think he'll win on an appeal.
Appeal coming.
For sure.
They slice that right now. Time served. You know what I'm saying?
Good behavior.
Time served.
Community
Program.
service. You're going to see him on the side picking up trash and shit.
Sylvester ain't coming home, man.
Sylvester coming
Counseling.
hey man,
They not giving him none of them credits for none of that.
Oh, he
see this is the thing though.
Listen,
When,
2 for 1. He been in the county.
when it comes to Sylvester though, right?
Who the fuck is Sylvester?
That's his name.
Sylvester.
When it comes to Sylvester though, right?
At least say Chester.
Slide
He
30.
that too. I get it. People can listen to whatever they want. I mean, that shit been in your. That shit you been grew up on the music.
It's
So
injected.
like, what? I ain't like how that sound, but you grew up on the music. So, like Tory Lanez said, I'm not about to not unlike some shit. You know what I'm saying? The only kind of problem I have is just people arguments about it. Though, like we sitting here, we joking and shit like that. But some people are like, relax, fam. Like he did that shit. Like it's
He nasty.
He nasty, a nasty man. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be the and but what about the parents? But what about it should be and the parents? Like
All you motherfuckers need.
everybody need to go to jail. It shouldn't be. But what about the manager that was getting them the women? It should be and the manager. Now Kelsey going to jail,
See,
and the manager
organization.
should go to jail, and
I wonder if he get good behavior.
everybody should go to
I
jail.
mean, what if he get time off for snitching?
No, he didn't snitch.
I ain't defending him. I just still like his
You
music.
sound like you defended, but
I'm just talking
You
shit.
sound like you want him to get out and make more music.
I definitely do. I wanted to get out of my music.
No, look, I'm not even gonna lie. Whatever he did, he deserved. But and then all his music, I like the older shit anyway. So like, I didn't care for the newer music anyway. So
Black Panties was
I don't.
Black Panties, bro.
It's the same.
Shit.
That just sounds.
no, but it's just he got more. He got another trial. He got to go through in Chicago. But I don't think they're gonna give him more time. I think everything else probably run concurrent.
The big eat the little anyway.
Yeah, it's probably be concurrent. He got that 30.
How old is he?
And they said when he get out, he got to go to classes and shit still.
He how old?
Got to register.
Oh, yeah.
He 50, 60?
He about 50 something.
50 something.
Yeah, he out of there. He gonna die in there.
Nope.
I ain't gonna lie. I think
He might kill himself.
that's why I said I hope I ain't wishing that on him. That's what it's probably gonna look
You can
like.
learn how to hog tie.
Trapped in the closet.
Kels be good. He gonna be good in penitentiary.
Oh, he gonna be for sure.
They said they roughed him up in there, and when he got transferred to the
That's
Fed,
That was cap. That's that Eric Holder.
They gonna get tired of him singing.
he gets
Definitely.
They roughed him up. That was.
They gonna say we done heard all your fucking songs to sing. Now we finna beat your ass.
Nobody finna fuck with Kels in there, man.
Hell no.
He ain't got no
Them
money.
guards in there bringing him
They
shit.
got no money.
He got more money than the average.
He gonna hit one of the female guards in the joint.
Yep.
Sing happy birthday to my daughter.
Man, that nigga gonna be a human
On the phone?
karaoke. He gonna be a human karaoke machine. Sing all this shit,
I
nigga.
got killed. Kel's from Chicago, man. Stop playing with him.
Whatever.
30.
He got them GDs with him.
Big 30.
He a vice lord. Hey, but Chris Brown versus Usher. Y'all want to make believe? Who y'all got in that verse? Usher. I don't think they're gonna do it though, cause in the verse somebody gotta lose, and you don't really see the two legends. I don't think they're gonna do it.
I would pick Usher, but it wouldn't be easy. Breezy got some work.
Yeah, but I don't think he can work with Usher. I think Usher beat him.
Like dominate?
Yeah.
Beat him.
I think he'll do
Like
that
beat
shit to
him.
everybody. He wouldn't do that to Kills, but he would do that shit to everybody though, cause it's just nostalgia and shit like that. He get to playing them
just beat
old
him.
ass songs, dude. Like
Just beat him. Yeah, I ain't saying just.
on that tiny desk, how everybody was just like intrigued by that shit, bro. Like Usher got so many songs that ain't even, like Superstar like wasn't on the radio or none of that shit. Like
That's
it's-
everybody's favorite song.
That's what I'm saying, but like Seduction and shit. He got so many songs and verses
That's my
he ain't even gonna get to though. Like he's not even gonna get to that shit, bro.
He can just do that album.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. Usher is he
And
is
put up a
different.
fight.
Yeah. You got it bad.
Come on, man. Burn. We just on Confessions out.
That's
there.
what
We
I'm
ain't
saying.
on My Way or none of
We
that
ain't getting nothing
8701 or none of that shit yet.
You remind me.
Burn. You make me wanna.
Nice and slow.
Making love in the club. Usher got like newer. Yeah, Usher. And then he could roll the TV out and him and Kills the same girl. What if he pulled out Kills on the TV though? Like in high school when the teacher brought the TV out.
Hey, I'm here for the comments. I'm in the comments like, damn.
I wouldn't want to be known
crazy.
as fucking with the same girl as Kim.
That's what I was
He
thinking.
would never perform that shit.
That's what I was
He
thinking.
gonna act like that song
How
never
old was
existed.
she?
Usher act like that never existed though.
Same girl.
It's in the vault.
That's never with dust on it. That shit ain't never coming out. Like he gonna like that shit look crazy nowadays. That song look crazy. I wouldn't be surprised they took that off of like YouTube or anything.
Usher
though.
got papers, moving mountains.
No, Usher got a lot of shit, bro. Like,
He a dog.
Can you handle this?
hey man,
He can go all day.
the king of R&B dog.
Chris Brown can too. We can
Definitely can.
run out Chris Brown all day.
No,
As
he
well,
him.
but
He
I
him.
would pick Usher too.
He him. Chris Brown is definitely
No
him.
slight. No slight to Brown. Breezy.
Then if they start dancing, it's going up.
They might do it though.
Entertainment wise.
Like I said, man, Usher gonna fuck up somebody else.
Do you think Chris Brown would be a better matchup with Trey Songz?
Hell no.
Chris Brown.
I would like to see that better
Yeah,
to see him
kill him.
fuck Trey Songz up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'll be tight though. It'll be tight.
Trey
They be
got some
singing
shit
like a
though.
motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, not for the other, not for Breezy. Trey Songz should have fucked up like
That'd be a good one.
like Omarion before
Come
Mario.
on,
got
man.
him.
Don't slight trigger like
I ain't
that.
gonna. I
That'd
wouldn't
be a
play.
good one.
Hell no.
I
For me.
wouldn't do.
For me.
All that yodeling shit Trey Songz doing, can't really even sing and shit.
Man.
Nah. Brown go inside that boy head, dog.
Chris
I be
Brown
gonna
versus
listen to shit
Bieber.
And
after we talk
that's what I want to see.
Chris
Brown
Brown
versus
versus
Bieber.
That one singer just killed
And
me.
Usher versus
Usher.
Timberlake.
Yeah, Usher versus Timberlake.
That's a
Beat up
Bieber
on
face
him.
fucked that right
Cry
now.
Me a River.
Let's
type
beat up on
shit.
them.
Oh yeah, I love to see that.
I'm with that.
That's what I want to see.
Let's see the ass whoop, yeah.
Oh,
Y'all bogus.
For us.
No, they legend, man. They superstars, man. People love Justin Timberlake and them. They invited to the barbecue and everything, right?
Yeah.
I went over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can do it at a barbecue, the Essence Fest. Shit like that.
It's over. They had to do it next year.
Yeah, that's over. They just did that.
No, but shout out to everybody, man. Versus, I thought Versus was gonna be over with. There's still some excitement left in Versus. They should do a Versus tour or something like that.
I thought that was in the plan.
You see Ray J taking singing lessons, getting his vocals back together.
He needed.
Is keep selling property. That's
AJ is, I mean, Ray, that's an
Keep being in
AJ.
business.
Yeah,
man.
keep
Ray
it
J.
in the business, man.
Ray J is
Don't
hilarious,
let shit
dog.
go.
Hang that singing shit up.
Hey, man. The BET Awards happened. Did y'all peep BET Awards?
I think it was after we did the podcast.
It was like while we was doing it, yeah.
Yeah, that
Seen
tribute
a
was
lot
good.
of tribute.
Tribute was
Diddy.
cold.
Shout out to Puff, you know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to Diddy, man.
Super legendary, man. Puff deserves his flowers every day. Kanye came out there. He couldn't breathe while he was giving the speech, but
He was fucked up.
he had a mask on.
Mask
And
on.
he was all in the mic. You could see he was having trouble. Hot than a motherfucker up there.
Take that shit off.
Just take it off, bro.
No, dog.
Might not be him.
But it was cool though, you know, just him showing, you know, the ego that Kanye West got to show
Show up and show
his
love.
appreciation to somebody else, you know. And that's another person, just a legend in every way. Definitely broke a whole bunch of stereotypes and the norms that was in hip hop. Like it wasn't cool at that time when they came in. '93, Bad Boy came in. It wasn't cool to dance and reflash and shit. Puff did whatever the fuck he wanted to do. He made it.
Dancing all in the video.
He made it cool to be accepted. Like Jay-Z he did an intro for him too, and it was just he was speaking about how Puff broke so many barriers on like just being in them boardrooms and being accepted, being yourself. You know, not having to conform to whatever corporate America they view and shit. He did what he did what he wanted to do.
And I think, like you said, he paved the way and he allowed his artists to do the same thing. Be great, basically.
It wouldn't be no QC.
box.
It wouldn't be no QC. It wouldn't be a lot of shit if it wasn't for Bad Boy. You know, Rockefeller, everything. Even though it was similar, but it was Bad Boy was the first. You know, the artist and you know what I'm saying, the label, one in itself and shit. And just the fact Puff wasn't no rapper or none of that shit.
Did you say Biggie told him to rap?
Yeah, and like he basically after Biggie died, he had to put the label on his back and he delivered. You know?
That's similar to what's the name of them City Girls story. Like old girl didn't really want to. JT wanted to be the rapper. Young Miami really didn't want to be the rapper, but JT went to jail and they had a buzz. So Young Miami had to step up but that was JT's dream the whole time. So that's why I'm interested to see the show when it come out because it's probably gonna explain all of that.
What show?
It's supposed to be about the City Girls, the one with
Issa Rae show.
Issa Rae show.
The rap shit.
Rap shit.
Yeah, I mean it's not about the City Girls though. It's just like kind of it's based on, you know what I'm saying.
Based on
I'm
the
sure
City
it's
Girls.
not gonna be. It ain't like the City Girls story type shit. It's like the City Girls basically was like they executive producer. Yeah, like it's inspired. But so it's just like City Girls helping out with the writing and shit, like going through situations what they went through as being female artists. But it's not quite gonna be their story. Like, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to all that shit, man. Puff been through everything, dude. He done lost 1 million people in this game and shit, and he's still standing strong.
Well, Sean was there too, wasn't he?
That was something real big too. Shine, the first time that might be the first time they ever performed that record together, type shit. Cause
he went to jail.
Shine went to jail like I think before the album even came out.
And then they fell out. They recently just got connected again over the last couple of years. So just seeing them together.
Yep. Shine Poe. That's one of my favorite albums. That first album by Shine.
That's dope.
So shout out to Puff, man. Everybody came out. How y'all feel about Lil' Kim?
I seen pictures. She looked like the WB. Frog with her legs on.
I was showing my mama that shit. Cause my mama like Puff Daddy. So like I showed her the shit, the performance part. When Lil' Kim came out, my mama said, "What the fuck is that?" My mama don't even say, like she don't even say that word. She was so concerned. They're like, man, what the fuck is that?
I thought it was photoshopped at first when I was seeing the pictures.
My mama was like, "What? See that? People just don't love themselves." Like, my mama couldn't believe that shit, dude.
Them surgeries didn't take well.
Nah. We was talking about that shit though. Like people be fit like Puff and them. They like the amount of money you got. That's how much you don't age and shit. They was talking about like Usher still look like he 21, Puff 50, looking like that. Usher 43. Shit, Jadakiss look younger now than he did back in the day.
Right. Roll your shit back.
You don't get on my line.
That is.
I told you hair is overrated.
You ain't got no maintenance. You ain't got to pay $30 a week for a haircut. That's the only plus you got.
Fuck you.
Until you get into the bald conversation, like, so how did that happen? You gotta explain.
But shout out to the BET Awards. Shout out to the BET Awards. A lot of people was there. I like to see that because people complain about all these other award shows and go to the award shows that appreciate our culture and stuff like that. And BET,
they showed up.
People showed up. Your group Silk Sonic, they cleaned up again.
Of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
They kind of tripping on him. Every time I see my man Anderson Paak, he got a crazy ass wig on.
Like Ike Turner the other day.
He be tripping, man.
He on Breezy CD, ain't
he? Anderson Paak is on there, yeah. Anderson Paak on there, yeah. But speaking of new music though, new music that dropped this week, Cardi B dropped her new single. I guess she got an album coming soon called Hot Shit featuring Kanye West and Lil Durk. Mixed reviews, but I'm sure they're gonna play that shit everywhere. So it's damn near gonna make people like it. City Girls dropped a song with Usher. Gucci and Lil Baby dropped a song. Gucci was snapping on that shit too. With albums, ain't nothing really came out with the albums.
He started snapping at like 2 seconds in.
Ooh, kicked it off hard.
I wasn't impressed with Lil Baby first.
What's the song called?
All these chains.
But
Right up your alley, huh?
Mozzie and ESTG dropped the track too. No really albums came out.
Breezy.
That was last week. Breezy album came out or whatever.
I thought the game was dropping
French come out.
That was last week. We talked about that last week. The Game album come out next week.
Like this upcoming week?
Yeah, Drillmatic, the Game's album come out.
We was talking about him versus Eminem. For some reason after the podcast, I wanted to listen. I just let the game shit play. He got some shit.
Oh, the Game?
Shit, like a lot of shit that I had forgot about.
The Game albums is the Game make great albums. Great album.
Get his ass beat by that white boy.
Yeah, he would. But the Game.
I'm saying I don't think it'll be as bad as we were saying it was though. After
It'd
I
be
listened
worse.
to some shit, I was like,
It'd be worse than you think. Like way worse.
my
Be mad. Be like them girls watching Omarion get killed. Be
I
bad.
don't think it'll be that bad.
They had it back in the comments.
Yeah.
Was it girls did? They was taking
Man,
up
they
for
love him.
A lot of people were saying it was 6'3" Omarion. Shit
Fuck
like
it.
that. I'm like,
Damn.
Because they was hearing the old music. They wasn't hearing it.
Mario did something ain't nobody ever did in the verse, dude. He played a song nobody ever heard one around. That shit usually never work in them verse. That niggas be like, this is my new single and shit. Motherfuckers be like, fuck out of here with that shit.
Okay.
He using vocals though and got that shit off. I would love for the Game versus Eminem or some shit. I guarantee a diss record coming though, because the Game keep talking about Eminem. Guarantee he probably gonna diss him on his album or some shit. Eminem gonna respond. Eminem responds to pretty much whoever wants to smoke with him. So I think that's probably gonna be entertaining. Game gonna go crazy though on Eminem.
On the disc?
Yeah, he gonna say like gonna kill him and all type of wild shit. Like, it's gonna
Game do be saying some wild shit.
Wild boy.
Definitely that.
But that's pretty much for new music, man. We had some other stuff with the what we watching. We ain't did that in a couple weeks. Y'all watching anything new on TV?
I watched the Upshaws.
The season 2. I ain't watching. I seen it.
Oh, it came on?
I've been watching that.
Is it funny? Is it season 2 funny?
good.
Because first season, I like the
First season was
It's
it
only
exceeded
like
expectations.
eight episodes, but it was
They said they splitting it up. It said another 8 coming in like 2 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched the first 8 because they short. It's like 22 minutes or something like that. So I watched the first season in one sitting, but it was pretty good. And they all follow each other, so they all go together.
Yeah. She
Like
keep
leave
the car.
off.
That hurt me.
Huh? Ooh,
She keep the
yeah,
car?
that's
Wanda Sykes funny as hell too, so that's a nice little show.
It's a show I've been watching on. The Shy came back on Showtime.
Oh, I gotta get that.
I checked that out. But it's a show on Showtime called Flatbush Misdemeanors, and it's like a comedy show, like that, like dry humor and shit, like The Office and shit like that. But it's about like black people, and they're in Flatbush, New York or whatever. And the whole cast is all comedians, like, but they're not super famous comedians. Like I watched like a little thing about how the show got made. Basically, Showtime gave a chance to some no-name people. They were just stand-up comics from New York, and they gave them a show. And they basically putting on all the other stand-up comedians that don't really get a shot. But it's funny. It's a funny show. It got the only recognizable face you probably see on that show is Weebay from The Wire. Mm-hmm. He on there, but that's like the only recognizable face. But the premise of the show, basically, the show start, do the delivery. He deliver food, and he go in Weebay apartment, and Weebay like a drug dealer or some shit like that. And they tell him to come in. Yeah, they tell him to come in the house, and while he like setting the food down, there's a pint of lean on the sink. And he knocked the pint of lean over, so all the lean pour out in the sink. Weebay about to kill him damn near, and Weebay daughter like recognized him from somewhere. It was like, so he let him live, but he owe Weebay like $3,000 for the pint of lean. So it go from there. Broke nigga owe a drug dealer $3,000. It's just a silly ass show though, man.
What'd you say they called again?
It's called Flatbush Misdemeanors. I brought it up to one of the characters on the show. I might be interviewing. So a young lady from the show. I might be interviewing her next week or whatever. But it's a funny show on Showtime.
I watched that comedy special that Snoop Dogg hosts.
Yep, it had D-Ray and everything on
D-Ray, Cat Williams. Yeah, nice little lineup. They didn't do. It was probably like everybody had about 10 minutes or something, but it was nicely put together. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's like that Netflix presents. They got one. The Snoop had one. The Pete Davidson dude.
Pete Davidson. I feel like they just threw him one because of the Kardashian shit.
Now Pete Davidson pretty famous. We just not in our world though. White people.
He ain't had nothing big like that though.
Yeah, he did. He got HBO stand-up specials, Comedy Central stand-up specials, all this shit. He white, man. We don't look like
You just team Kanye.
Yeah.
No, I watch all the comedians and shit like that. But
no, I'm saying, but he done had big platforms. This ain't the first time he got something. He on Saturday Night Live for 5 years.
He just wasn't on our radar.
He wasn't on our. That's what I'm saying. Like he just now it's something.
Ain't gonna be on our radar. Fuck Pete Davidson.
Netflix comedy special, like that's a big deal. Like I understand he's been doing other shit, but it makes sense to put him on there right now because he's trending. If you see Pete Davis comedy special, you're gonna click on it quicker than you would click on it before.
But I'm saying it's not. That's not.
I know what you're saying, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm just I watch all comedy though. Like anytime a comedy category, like I watch all through that shit though. White people, black Seinfeld, like George.
No, it's just. But you ain't the only person that said that though. Like a lot of people saying, oh, Pete Davidson getting the look because of the Kardashian shit. Pete Davidson got movies and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
that shit helps, but
it helps like a motherfucker.
They've been for a couple years. They've been investing money in that dude, trying to get him popping. And I personally don't think he's that funny. So, but they trying. Like, he had a whole movie with Bill Burr, like another legendary shit like that. Like that shit. It was a Hulu movie. He had a Hulu movie, some shit like that. This shit wasn't. Like they trying to make that dude something. You know what I'm saying?
Chris gonna get him right.
Chris Rock?
We blow. I'm definitely fucking Kim K.
The mom?
Oh, definitely.
For sure.
She gonna get his bag together.
Like I get Kylie though. She's big now.
Something else.
What is this McDonald's viral fight? Your viral video or whatever. What's that?
The baby mom, the baby daddy was dropping off his
okay.
His kids some McDonald's, and then there was other kids in the house.
Had you niggas going crazy.
She had other kids, had the whole world going crazy. That shit went viral everywhere.
Man, I think that was a joke though. It came out.
Ended up coming out.
Yeah, that it was a TikTok or something.
Oh, that was fake the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But it already created so.
Yeah, it already created so much buzz.
It's a good conversation.
It was definitely an interesting conversation.
So basically, if people that don't know, I'm sure y'all know, it was a viral video. It was a woman. She had 4 kids, and she had one baby daddy. One of her 4 kids, he would bring his son. He brought his son something to eat.
The youngest of all the kids.
The youngest of all the kids from McDonald's. She said if he can't bring the food for everybody else, he can't just bring food for the one kid. It's like the internet was split. People were saying that's facts, true. A lot of people were saying, "Fuck out of here. That ain't his responsibility." Mm-hmm. Me personally, I would get everybody some food, but at the same time, he's not obligated to do that shit.
He's not dead wrong.
Yeah, like he might handle it a different way. He could have picked his son up, like let's go get something to eat and brought him back.
What
or
if
some
she
shit
said
like
he
that.
couldn't go?
She could have handled it a different way.
It's nuance in all this shit.
Yeah,
you can't kill him because he handling his business. He taking care of his child.
Yeah. They was killing him though. Killing him bad.
Yeah,
trying to.
And a lot of people.
Oh no, I was getting my hair braided. I was at a beauty salon getting my hair braided, so it was all women in there, and they was talking about it. I said, I don't know if he right. They was like, he dead wrong. They snapped on me. He dead wrong. You don't do no shit like that.
And the thing about it is, like me personally, like I get pissed off if I do drop some food off and then there's other kids there that ain't ate. I had that situation before and it never happened again. But the people that I was dropping the food off to, they was gonna let it ride, like it was okay with them. And I'm like, fuck no, I wasn't raised like that. So next time, who all there? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who, because kids are innocent. So I don't give a fuck who kids these are. If I'm able to, and that's the part that we don't know. If he was low, he might have been low.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And
so there's so many different perspectives about it. But no, he wasn't wrong, and she wasn't wrong for feeling like that. But the way she worded it, the way she went about it, she was wrong.
Cut the Little Caesars.
Little Caesars would have solved all them problems.
Extra pieces of Little Caesars.
Double slice.
You ever seen somebody double slice the Little Caesars?
Yeah, yo, people. Fuck me. You already knew
I double slice.
Huh?
Double slice it.
You want to get the
double slice it. Double slice it. Turn 8 into 16. Throw some baking soda in that shit.
This nigga stretching Little Caesars.
2 pieces. 2 pieces into 32 pizzas.
Jeez, you ask me.
And they don't eat it all. I seen it. Huh? I seen it. I seen it. A house full of kids, nieces and nephews. I seen it. I've done
Still
it.
wasting it.
But like you said, it got a lot to do with if he had it, if he didn't have it, and then it's got a lot to do about how you was raised because you know how it was. Like we finna go over your cousin house, like eat that shit before y'all go in there. You know, it's just a respect thing.
I think they never said, or did they say, did she call him, or did he,
they never
or was it just
it.
routine that he was bringing? I think that makes a big deal.
I think they were saying the son called him.
Okay. So he might not have knew the other siblings.
Yeah. Like basically like the son, basically like, Dad, I'm hungry.
Oh, my son called him coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. That's crazy. What about your brothers? That's what.
Yeah, but
he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
No, he not wrong.
He ain't wrong.
It's just people.
He would have been wrong if he told his son, "Hell no, I ain't bringing nothing to eat."
Yeah.
Exactly. That's where it would be.
But I talked to somebody that had a total different perspective. She said that, you know, growing up, her and her siblings had different daddies, and you know, she would get things, not just food, like clothes, shoes, and stuff, and she had to give it back because it wasn't, you know, she wasn't finna have this, that, and the other, and other kids didn't have it. And she said to this day that shit still fuck with her. So it can get deep. You know what I'm saying? So it gonna go back to be careful who you reproduce with.
Now fuck that.
That's
who was
that's hate.
Her mama.
Her mom. If you ain't got nothing for all my kids, don't bring that.
But it wasn't even a conversation like get something. But it's just like, you know, I can't let you.
Everybody got Jordan. Everybody got Jordan. You got Jordan. Your family got buddies and shit like that.
So, like she said, to this day, that shit still hurt her. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my fault that you decided to have kids.
You gave that pussy up.
You know what I'm saying? With such and such them. You know what I'm saying? So I felt her on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was fake that shit. I ain't getting nothing.
You got your mama tell you give it.
Shit, nothing you can do.
No, I want to live with my daddy.
Gotta wear that dad.
Live with my daddy.
Easier said.
Be fly as fuck with him. When your daddy pick you up, you fly though.
But that shit produced a bunch of different conversations, a bunch of interesting perspectives, and a bunch of crazy ass memes. They went nuts with the memes.
That's why I said that even if it was fake, it don't matter. It still started a conversation though.
It went crazy.
I be like a shit like that though because then like I can see how motherfuckers really think.
Mm-hmm.
So be like, oh, I ain't fucking with you.
Like, yeah, he was dead wrong. Like, and then it would be different if it was like, you know, you had one sibling. Instead of bringing one, I gotta bring four. That's a big jump now.
No way.
No, it's not. How much is the Happy Meal?
Huh?
How much?
$5 a pop.
No, they
Little Caesars.
Yeah.
No, it ain't no Happy Meal being brought if it's 4 people.
Little Caesars. No, ain't no McDonald's.
That's gonna be McChickens.
McDoubles.
What if my boy only had $6?
And that's the whole thing.
Little Caesars.
His shorty called. He coming through.
Box of donuts and some shit. That's some donuts and some shit like that.
Double slice though.
16 slices for 4 kids.
Double slice.
And crazy crusted.
His people.
Me?
You?
I will. I'm guilty.
It's genius.
And they gave the option.
All your kids got the same fucking mom and dad.
Yeah, so I ain't worried about that.
He talking about cousins and shit though. He might have a house full of kids over there.
Double slice.
Double slicing. Makes perfect sense.
And water, they gotta get that water, huh?
My daughter had a birthday party yesterday. She said, "I want pizza, but not no Little Caesars. I need pizza at my party."
Shit.
What she get?
Pizza.
Fucking right. Fuck you mean?
Yeah. Guess what?
I looked at it. Them was the big slices too. Them could have got double sliced too.
They ain't eating it all.
Oh hell no, they ain't eat all that pizza.
But that's because you could tell the difference with kids when you see some kids that's like hella wasteful. Oh, you privileged.
I don't fuck with kids.
Cause
them don't eat the crust.
Really?
What kids eat crust?
Round here. Yeah.
Nah, when you ain't
you
looking,
finna go get another
when
piece
you
of
ain't
pizza
looking,
with that crust on there.
When you ain't looking, that dog.
The crust about the best
That's
part of the pizza.
No. When you ain't looking,
flip that last little piece with the meat on it.
Deuce tearing them crust up.
Dinner's ready. That was she told. He tell Ace. Dinner's served. I'm going up the stairs one day. I left her downstairs. There was some shit she didn't want to eat. I was halfway up the stairs. She said, "Dinner's served, Ace." It was scraping the rest of the shit. She crazy.
You was salty.
I just let her ride. Ace was already on it, like good looking.
Appreciate it.
I caught my son halfway to the trash can one day. Like, whoa.
Y'all ever had to sit at the table all day?
No, that was cruel and unusual. I ate.
I had no problem.
I remember me and some
whatever I didn't want, I just didn't eat. Like, don't even put that shit on my plate or it's your bad.
I grew up, you had to eat whatever was on your plate, you had to eat that shit.
Don't put it on my fucking plate.
I was sitting at the table over some peas one day for like...
Oh, Crooklyn ass.
Sitting there all night.
You went to peas?
I don't know, just that day I was like, I wasn't on it.
Fuck them peas.
Fuck them peas. I remember my mom went to bed.
I seen you bash some peas.
I know, I like peas now though. But as a kid, I was just like, I wasn't eating that shit. My mom went to bed and woke back up and I was still at the table.
You standing
Take your dumb ass to
bed. Get your ass in the bed. God damn it.
You stood on that shit.
I stood on that shit.
Stubborn ass shit.
I wasn't going. I wasn't eating.
But the thing about it is, like, you you don't want kids to be disrespectful, but you want kids to be their own person. So why the fuck would you put something on my plate that I don't like?
You need your vegetables.
Huh?
Vegetables
Give me a
good
different
for you.
fucking vegetable.
You don't even know you don't like it though.
You never
A
even
lot of
really
kids.
tried.
I don't want
a lot
it.
of kids is like that. Like,
Like, you gotta force kids
They
to
don't
do
even
shit.
know that they don't like it
These
and they
kids
eat it.
childish.
This is pretty
Or
good.
they just don't.
Or they just don't want it. What if I ate it before and
No,
I
no,
just
you
don't
gotta
want
try
it?
it.
You just gonna keep making me eat it?
You gotta make a meal.
You ain't lying.
You gotta make a
You gotta eat
balanced
it.
meal. So if I got these vegetables on here, whether you like them or not, eat them.
Oh, you gotta eat it.
That's cruel and unusual.
Oh, you gotta eat it in my house.
It's normal.
It's all, hey,
That's how you raise kids.
you don't want none of these pieces?
Just make
Look,
me.
you don't want none of these pieces? You get one spoonful.
Yeah, but you gonna eat that spoonful.
That spoonful gotta
I
go.
don't like them though.
So what?
How?
All right, well,
I'm cooking.
I'm bringing some motherfucking pork steaks next week, and y'all eat.
I'm grown.
Huh?
You ain't
That's
like
the
that.
difference. When you're an adult, you can
But
make
see,
your
that
own
just be
rules.
that be that abuse of power though.
That's exactly.
That's what that
why your kid can't be theyself.
They-
Be yourself, right?
They making their own
kids
food.
be
They
they
ain't
You
making
ain't
their
letting
food.
them be theyself if you making them
If
eat
you
peas
know I
and
don't
shit.
eat it, just leave
They
them
eat it.
peas
Let them
in
be
the pot.
themselves.
They are.
But what if they need that?
I'm eating everything.
Let
else
them
on
get
the
that
plate.
water.
They are.
They need some green.
With
Or,
peas.
or don't cook peas if you know I don't eat.
That type of shit.
I
Juice,
like
you ain't got no
peas.
kids, man.
I like peas.
I've been a kid.
Get out this conversation.
I don't never make my
I've been
kids
a
eat
kid,
shit
though.
that they don't want.
So that's fine.
I ain't finna go to 17 different restaurants either though.
Yeah, you probably will though.
I probably won't.
Bro, you go to two. You only got
You
two
just
kids.
said make me something else.
You got two kids, so you probably will go to two.
So
different
everybody else
restaurants.
in the house like
Huh?
this. But
Hold on,
you
hold on,
don't
hold
like,
on.
So I gotta make you a special.
You only got two kids,
No,
so
I would never
you
do
go to
that.
two different restaurants.
We would just no, I wouldn't.
I don't believe.
My grandma used
I
to say,
wouldn't.
if you ain't like what my grandma
I don't go
ate,
for
though,
that shit.
like you couldn't sit down and eat. Like say if I don't like meatloaf or some shit, but I might like other. You can't sit down if you don't eat what I'm
A
eating.
whole plate.
Like you going to bed hungry. One meal ain't gonna hurt you.
That's petty though.
That's definitely better.
That is petty, but it's some old school shit. I
She
remember
tripping over here.
one
Yeah.
meal ain't gonna hurt
Wow,
you.
get your ass off that phone.
Come
Who
get
you calling? Who you
no-
calling in my house?
And stop by McDonald's.
We calling
my
my
You ain't
house.
gonna tell my dad he can't come pick me up.
Dad ain't
Grandma?
gonna pick it. Dad drop
Grandma
you
won't?
off. Dad, they gone.
Grandma
man.
won't?
They just drop you
Ain't nobody
off.
answer the phone.
Yeah, ain't nobody answering, nigga. Mom and dad.
First of all, you can't even use that phone.
You know what? Meatloaf
Who you
ain't
calling
that
in
bad.
my house?
I did. That's how where it go. Motherfuckers be
Meatloaf ain't that
stomach
bad.
like.
Oh, give me a piece of this meatloaf.
It is petty.
Shout out to my grandma. Every
That's
time I
like
go
the
see her in the
times
country, she
change,
cook
man.
whatever
That
I
shit
want,
can't
but-
be keep going on. That's cruel and unusual. Trying to make somebody eat something that they don't fucking like.
You ain't got it. No,
Then
but
they
now my
wear-
grandma
then
said,
they
I
start
don't
wearing-
want to taste it.
Then they start
don't-
wearing masks and
I
hoodies
don't-
in
I'm
the summer.
good.
you don't gotta eat it though. You can go to bed
No, I'm hungry.
or eat the
Piece
food
of shit.
then.
That's
Eat the
child
food.
abuse.
then.
What type of parenting is that?
Great.
Son of a bitch.
That shit work. That shit work.
They got options at school.
It's very,
Very
very
small.
shit.
If you
Them
don't
kids,
like-
them
But
kids
it was still
nowadays,
options, though.
kids nowadays don't eat at school.
Shit. I used to bang school.
Kids nowadays don't eat at school.
Who do?
What?
They don't eat at
patty.
school?
What?
Kids don't eat that school.
No,
They say-
kids
they
do
say
not eat
that
that. They ain't eating that
It's
shit.
nasty.
Nah, we're not eating that shit.
Damn, I ain't know that.
They don't eat.
That's
No,
what they
all
doing
kids. They don't
nowadays?
eat that. They don't eat school.
So-
Nigga, what?
So they don't eat all day.
Lunch costs like they like
them about to
$20
get
for
laid
lunch a
off.
day.
So they don't eat nothing all day.
I guarantee you, schools probably wasted more food than they serve.
But they didn't let me come through there. I still eat that shit.
Kids is not
Chicken
fucking
patty
with that.
turn.
What is that? We're not eating
flaming
that.
hot
Rectangle
Cheetos.
pizza?
We're not eating that.
My
Ketchup,
kids
mustard,
wouldn't
and
dare
flaming hot
eat that
Cheetos on
shit.
top.
My kid.
And
I be
chocolate
trying to
milk.
force it. Shit,
Got
y'all know
that.
this free.
Man, we gotta be here for 8
Lunch
hours.
free.
Hurt.
Lunch free. That I be telling them, this free lunch. Y'all better hop on that shit. Y'all get something else to get
I
home.
start getting hurt.
That's what Ocho said. They said.
What?
I was telling them, like a high school, get the chicken patty, put the ketchup and mustard on it, get the flaming hot Cheetos, put the Cheetos on the chicken patty, smash it down, had the ketchup mustard off the side, drinking with a chocolate milk.
Hell,
Hell shit.
that sound fucked up. It's chocolate milk.
Every day. That's what I ate.
The chocolate milk fucked
Killing.
up. It was over with. We
Chocolate
Killing
milk
your
got hot
insides. Killing your
No, I'm
insides.
saying then when I went to college, got to try to get on that healthy shit. Torn ACL, this and hey.
They should let you
Chad,
keep your regular
Chad,
diet.
let me rock.
Ocho versus science.
Ocho versus science. Juice versus science.
I mean, but I think it's just old school ways of doing shit, man.
Man, they don't eat the school now.
That shit wasn't broke, man.
Come home, tear some shit up. I'm like, damn, you ain't ate all day.
Fuck no, I didn't eat nothing. Went to lunch and all
Oh, now
that.
I ain't got the little other lunch line no more. Where you can go in there and get the little chicken poppers and the
Little snack bar.
yeah.
That little room.
I never been to that one.
That little room.
That's where I was at.
That's at the Bird. I don't know what it looked like at the new Alton High.
It's about probably the same.
No, it ain't the same.
It
The
was a
little
little
room
room.
at the old Alton High was turned.
It was
This one
lit.
was-
I remember
Yeah,
that.
the paper, everything.
You had to pay for everything, and it was turned.
Everything
Curly fries with cheese.
Papa John's.
It's the same way.
Yeah,
That
I'm saying it's probably
motherfucker
better
was lit.
now. Y'all probably got all type of
Fried
shit
bowls. I used to.
Yeah, toasted ravioli and shit.
turned in there.
It was lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Turned in there.
Listen, no.
I gotta come back.
But I was cool. I was cool with that. I was cool when it was
I used to
nacho
get
day
that what you would call it off in there.
Nacho?
in the regular line.
Homie had about like $1,000 counterfeit, and we used to get it off in there.
Damn.
2 turn. Get change for the
Think
$100.
about that.
Get change for the $100. You know, like what you doing, man? Just change it up. She ain't hitting it with the pen.
Ain't no
man. She
pen.
playing.
With no
80.
pen back then.
So you got a free 80.
With curly fries, Gatorade.
See?
Now,
We had
now,
them
now you're
cards.
in the upstairs
You get
bathroom.
get them spoiled kids.
Yeah. No, I shit.
Swipey,
wherever I was
swipey.
at.
When I discovered that, I had to
I'm talking
start
about
actually
dice
putting
game.
all the money on my account.
Dice game upstairs bathroom.
Because first I used to finesse. Like my mom might give me like 50 to put on my lunch account. I'm only putting dub on there and pocketing 30. She'd be like, how you running through your lunch money so
We
fast?
had free lunch.
Definitely had a lunch.
Card.
A punch out.
Free lunch.
A punch out. 1 through 30 on my shit.
I wanted that shit. I ain't get that shit, man.
Yeah, we had free lunch.
John Steen.
Oh my god.
That white card. What?
Don't do that one.
Whole punch.
Don't punch.
But my grandma,
You ever somebody not did your paperwork or something for that free lunch? You had to eat some bullshit, the peanut butter jelly shit.
Yeah, not like
Something wrong with your shit? Motherfucker trying to throw you a PB and J.
they're like, hey, your card ain't working today. We can't find it, but we do got this.
Sack lunch.
what I'm gonna do with that?
Apple.
Bullshit.
Well, who gonna do with it? Me? I'm eating it.
Remember my grandma homegirl
It was
Rita?
rough.
Rita worked in the
Fuck you, I'm
cafeteria.
eating.
Slide around there.
Yeah, mad love.
Hey man,
Nachos at the Bird though. Double meat.
nostalgia, man.
Turn.
Hey, they said it was a fight on a cruise ship for like 60 minutes.
60 people.
It went to like 3 floors.
It was like 60 people.
They
was
said,
like an hour long.
said it started all over a threesome that went
Alleged
wrong.
threesome. It was like a alleged threesome.
Couldn't find his woman. What do you think she was doing on the cruise though, but having a threesome? That's what's going on cruises.
Turn. Is it?
You'll be
She was
surprised
somebody's
what
toaster
motherfuckers let
strudel.
happen on them trips.
Huh?
I said, you'll be surprised what the motherfuckers let happen on them trips.
That's what I'm saying.
They let
The
they
cruise,
wives
that's,
know
all
different
I,
about
that's all I hear about
30 minutes.
ratchet shit going on in them cruises and shit.
Yeah.
You know somebody's bunk?
All
Lead
age,
off.
You know somebody's bunk?
I don't know.
Crazy fight though going on for 3 floors.
Like
That must
3
have been
floors.
like. Remember
They said the Coast Guards had to come.
that's when it stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coast Guard had to
long
come
ride.
break it up.
Where y'all at? In the middle of nowhere.
Somebody get threw off
hour
a
and a half.
threw off the ship.
No, I don't think it went up like that. But
Could've
Jam
been.
somebody.
you know it was
How
us,
you
though.
fight for that long, though?
It was probably different families, different.
Hit me.
Yeah, I think it ain't too much security.
Yeah,
It's
I agree,
up.
But like, after a while, like we fought now. It's over.
Rehydrate. You done got water breaks and shit on that.
Go back upstairs and get
What if a
some more.
motherfucker would have got the strap on the cruise?
Who dick you sucking? Do I gotta holler?
I gotta holler his name. Oblique.
I don't know nobody from Yonkers.
Room 235.
222.
Or that one was like, she was like, you suck the dick? It's a part of sex, ain't it?
Tragic.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Now, they say it be going down on them cruises though, man. Y'all be safe.
Yeah, man. Your woman want to take cruise by herself, man. Look at her. Crazy.
I'm not ready to tell that story.
You definitely do. Shut your ass up.
Oh, Juice did go on the cruise, didn't
It wasn't a cruise, but
he? I ain't never been on no cruise.
I never been on a cruise either.
my daddy going
trying
on
to
a
think
boat.
of- I'm trying to
I
think of
don't
my
personally
own
think
one.
I would like to be on the boat that long, but
I don't think I would mind.
I don't
First
know.
cruise was fucked up. I didn't fucked up. I didn't get the package. I didn't get the internet package. So when you was at sea, I didn't have no connection with home
Nothing.
for like 5 days. It was
yeah,
different.
upgrade.
I didn't know you had to do it before.
But you ain't no Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like no
You
service
get a
out there.
phone company or something.
you gotta pay for the Wi-Fi
with part of your package.
When you book your cruise,
part of the package, unless you don't get it. So like I had bits and pieces of service when we hit the islands. They had
connection.
They had a connection that you can connect to, but it was fucked up. So
real bad.
You might get text.
Couple green.
I think that might not necessarily be bad when you with your woman though, man. Crazy vibe.
You got kids, nigga?
Kids at home. Shout out to Big Black. He lost my dog for a day.
That's crazy.
Ace ran away for a whole day.
Somewhere getting some butt.
He was on one.
Definitely knocked up a German Shepherd.
Kids look wild.
Got some crazy ass kids.
Crazy.
Some Cane Corso Shepherd.
Cane Shepherd.
That's a wild dog, right? Yeah.
Gotta put them down.
I would talk about the new Airbnb rules. They changed the rules. You can only have 2 properties on Airbnb now, and one of the properties got to be your primary residence. Well, a lot of people, they've been eating off these Airbnbs for a while now, and now they changing all the rules and stuff. So
and you can't have parties no more.
And you can't have party house for an Airbnb.
Yeah.
So
they still gonna have parties.
Yeah, the people still gonna have parties, but that because you got people that got 15, 20 Airbnbs. They've been eating off of it. You know, they kind of retired and just sitting back collecting, their money off the Airbnb. So I think that's petty as hell. I get it though, because a lot of those larger cities like Atlanta, like they, a lot of people, it's a home shortage as far as houses, apartments, lofts and stuff like that. So you got outside investors that's buying up all the properties in these booming areas, and they Airbnb-ing them, and they making a killing.
You think that's the only reason they stopped it?
Or
you think it's people that's renting apartments and then renting them out as Airbnb?
No, it's a little bit of everything. Because
a lot.
It's a lot of people that's like complaining because, like if Jay Sims live on this street, and then like that's an Airbnb, that's an Airbnb, that's an Airbnb. So now your neighborhood is just wild. You just got young people kicking it, people in and out of this house. They don't respect these properties or these locations because they here for a good time, not a long time. So I get it, why they doing it.
But what about the people that's fucking their lease up at these apartment complexes and shit, or townhomes, and renting them out as Airbnbs? Like you signed up your lease to live there, but you rent it out as an Airbnb.
I think,
but that's a But that's what they saying though. You still allowed to do that if that's part of your primary residence. But who the fuck want to Airbnb your primary residence though?
See, I think it's a bigger play too though, because like you said, it's people that they done retired off Airbnbs. Like it's probably a big ass company that bought a percentage of Airbnb, and like they gonna be able just to do that, or some. It's gonna be like it's probably some bullshit involved.
They probably got properties all over.
Yeah,
like a big ass.
There's something behind it for sure, but it's just crazy to see they doing that like that.
Airbnbs though, that shit ain't like that shit ain't the safest shit either though. Like people be going out of town getting them Airbnbs. You don't know where you in the hood. In the Airbnb and shit.
Pictures look wild.
Folks getting robbed left and right.
Oh, pictures look beautiful.
Yeah, it look beautiful. I know when we it was cool. It ended up being a good ordeal. When we went to Georgia though, and like he said, we was in the woods. We was in the woods. Like it was to the point where like the next property was flying a Confederate flag. It was wild. You know what I'm saying? But it ended up working out in our favor, but just like you said, you don't know where the hell you at. You don't know who got access to that motherfucker, who had access, because they do it so wild. They do it with codes and stuff like that, or key fobs, boy.
I rather just stay at a nice hotel, man. Yeah. I don't really like Airbnb.
I like Airbnbs because of the privacy. But like I said, it might not be that much.
Depends on the area.
Might not.
I'm real picky. I'm never using these fucking dishes in here anyway though, so I just stay at a hotel. But like that little spot.
Why you not using the dishes, bro?
Why the fuck am I using somebody else's dishes?
Use dishes at a restaurant.
It's a fact.
There's more mouths and shit using that shit.
Homeboy used to wash dishes.
He one of them hot water niggas, man. I don't be fucking with niggas like him.
Yeah, hot water.
You don't know what they did to these dishes.
You don't know what in the restaurant though. It's worse.
You gonna hot
There
water?
might only been 5 people using Airbnb. It's
You gonna hot water?
Let me have my logic.
Are you gonna hot water the plate?
My expert
I'm not using
opinion, you need to be more worried about how the food was prepared
Than
and
the
the food than the dishes. In my expert opinion, as far as restaurants.
Cause they gonna stick into that steaming hot ass water.
Yeah, it's a certain, it's a level. I mean, and it's a temperature that you can put the dishes and stuff in and kill bacteria and stuff like that. The way that
The
food is prepared,
that's all
ain't
different
no
ballgame.
telling if that chicken was left out all night. They can cook it all they want, but
Or recook it.
you know what I'm saying. And my expert opinion, you need to be worried about how the food was prepared and the food.
Can I get some hot water for my plate?
Because like at an Airbnb, you can just take that glass and just wash it again if you want to. You know,
We're not using
Eat
it.
out.
it's the least. That's the least of your
I be
trouble.
using the fuck on. I be using all this.
Do
Sleep on the bed too. Sit right on the toilet.
Do you?
Fuck yeah.
Your ass gonna fall off.
No, I just blessed by the blood of Jesus. I ain't
I
worried
definitely,
about
yeah, I ain't
worried
I
about
ain't
that.
sitting on no
I ain't worried about none of
motherfucker.
that.
When I was in Orlando, we was at that Airbnb, the big old Airbnb. I felt funny about like the linen. You know what I'm saying? I snatched all that shit.
I Lysol. I know. I
That's what I'm saying.
I Lysol the linen, but as far as that punk
Ooh, I
ass
threw that shit in the
not
water.
using
Taking
the
it off.
bathroom and shit like that, I'm.
Well, she gonna use the bathroom.
I got my own logic. And so I ain't gonna lie, some of this shit don't really make sense
Taking
because
the
you be
shirt
like,
off.
well, what if this or what if that? So it's just let me have my own logic. Everybody got their own thing about how they go about
This
it.
your logic. This right here.
Huh? That's it, huh? Just
Own
pray.
logic.
Yeah.
God made dirt.
Where
don't
else you
hurt.
gonna take a shit?
I mean, yeah, if you
Motherfucker,
baptized,
like-
pretty much you can do anything. You ain't got to wear a condom or nothing if you baptized.
Oh, shit, I've been
I ain't
baptized.
thought motherfuckers be putting tissue on
I'm
their
not
dick.
doing that.
Wear the condom.
When I get an Airbnb, for whenever I book it, it's my house.
I shit anywhere. Anywhere.
This motherfucker come on my house to take a shit.
Your house,
We don't do
your
it.
house could get shit in.
Huh?
both bad.
I'll take a shit at your house.
But we kicking it though.
You my
You
nigga.
got shit.
got
Shit
I'm
happens.
supposed to leave and go through.
Huh?
I feel like me casa su casa.
I'm just saying, why didn't you just shit before you came over?
Hit
I
it
didn't
in
have
the
the
shit.
shit.
bro. Look.
We kicking it. It's up. Music playing, drinking
Boom,
beer.
boom.
Do
He
it like
in there,
that, bro.
he in there boo-booing.
Bro,
Now you dropped the
you gonna
dude.
do it like that?
It's like that.
You had my house for like a week before.
When?
Back in the day.
I don't remember that.
You never took a shit.
Okay, I know
No,
you took a
for-
shit.
For
I
a
know
week
you
he
took a
didn't.
shit.
No, he
before
probably
that.
did. I know him. He probably didn't.
Or he probably
Right
like
with
went
the
to
quick
his people's
trip.
house and came.
No, I know he took a shit. And
I know you ain't talking about shitting, Mr. Shit on the highway ass nigga, man.
That was one time.
Come on, man. It's 4th of July too. You was by the fireworks then.
That was old. That's when I was younger.
You need to be trying to get your shit out.
Hey man.
Oh,
That's
shit,
what
shit
that's his
gets
problem.
out.
Y'all want to hold it and shit. Just let
Yeah,
that shit go.
okay,
bro.
shit.
Shit gets out, bro.
Hey man.
That shit at work like twice.
Give a fuck.
Our bathroom at work so trifling.
Hey, Reason That Weekend coming up, man. Let's get off this shitty situation. Reason That Weekend, man. Like I said, man, coming up. Buy your tickets. Link in everybody bio. It's in the Eventbrite is in everybody's bio. You know what I'm saying? That tab with the link. Get your tickets. They 20% off. I mean, they $20, but you can get 50% off. Just DM one of us and show that you subscribe to everything. The YouTube, you subscribe. The Apple Podcast, you subscribe. Or Spotify, wherever you listen. And you follow the IG. DM us that. Show us the proof that you there. We give you a promo code. You get 50% off on your tickets.
One time use.
One time use for sure.
Pass it
You ain't
on.
gonna be trying to pass
Pass
that.
it on.
Tickets will sell out.
Yeah, make sure y'all get them, man. We got some surprises for y'all. Definitely don't want to miss it. Will be an epic night.
There's gonna be food available, drinks available. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Nice atmosphere.
You know.
Nice venue, man. So,
Shout out to BB's Barbecue. He'll be outside on that grill.
Juice lemonade on deck.
Juice lemonade
definitely
on
gonna be
deck.
juice lemonade on deck.
Don't see I turned.
Probably have some other signature drinks there. So it's gonna be a bunch of different stuff, man. Y'all just gotta show up, man.
Everybody will have a signature drink. Y'all thought about y'all drink yet?
I got mine, but I ain't gonna reveal it yet.
Everybody will have a signature drink. You know what I'm saying? At the bar, you'll be able to order. You know.
Just for the thing.
Everybody had these things and you'd be able to drink.
Why are you whispering? Motherfuckers, you got a microphone. But you got a microphone in your front of you.
It definitely picked up.
Yeah, we heard everything you just said.
Whispered in the microphone.
I just watched the episode. I ain't hear it.
You always been a bad whisperer anyway.
I really don't be having nothing to hide.
Slap the shit out of this nigga.
He right there. He just heard you say you finna slap the shit out of him.
But July 29th, too, make sure you be at the park, man. We'll be up there.
Bring your kids.
Bring your kids, everything like that.
Come watch a good game of basketball.
Another good game of basketball.
I'm getting in shape, too. I'm getting in shape. And motherfucking, I'm saying right now, I seen Quell. He pulled that move out at the Ball's Life. That's his go-to move.
You sitting on that shit now.
I will not fall for the banana in the tailpipe twice.
You got some new shoes?
Not, huh?
New kicks?
Yeah, I'm wearing I know what I'm wearing.
All right.
I know what I'm wearing.
What you wearing?
So, I seen them the other day. Some 9s. Number 9 do straight on the back.
Yours or Aaron's?
Mine.
Or y'all's?
Both of y'all.
Joe Jack, is it gonna be a Joe Jack sighting? You put the little dunk on. Why would you put the miss dunk on there?
He supposed to edit that shit though.
I'm thinking like, but you,
I got up there though.
You was up there.
No, we asking is you gonna hoop?
Is you gonna hoop in the game?
I kind of I tweaked my hamstring doing that, so it just depends on.
It's 25 days away, bro.
It's up in the air.
I was in the stands. In the stands at the game at Lewis Clark, there was a few people like, man, why Joe ain't playing? Because you was on the bench. Mm-hmm. And a few people asked me, why Joe don't play? I said, that lame ass nigga retired like 15 years ago.
I was on Angeles.
You did get it. You did. Did somebody throw your shoes on the electrical cord or something?
You wondering why I retired?
You gave up a long time ago.
I just stopped playing.
Just stop playing.
I swear to God.
How you hoop every day and then just never hoop again?
I don't really know what
Somebody gave you 50.
No, I never got fucked up. I ain't gonna cap. I never got fucked up. I never had an injury or nothing. I just chilled.
Something happened.
I was out in the streets.
Street niggas always hoop still. You seen Nino in G Money?
This is true.
Niggas was hooping too.
And Stacey Adams and Lennox and shit.
Yeah, I was still getting money.
So we don't know. You might see a Joe Jack sighting.
Probably not.
Probably not though.
Damn,
You don't
probably
see
not.
the same as last time.
I thought we supposed to be the doubted.
Reason to doubt motherfucking victory.
Yeah,
Got champagne, got them
Oh
eliminated.
no, we definitely
got champagne.
Hey, we definitely. It's gonna be a celebration after the game this year. We're gonna make sure it's a.
Champagne like you win that
They ain't gonna like that shit at all.
On the court though.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
On the court though, yeah.
Shit gonna be on ice.
If I do decide to play, they gonna be thinking shit sweet over here and shit like that. That ain't.
They gonna be pick and roll trying to get you.
it ain't-
Shout out to my brother Anthony. They thought they was about to get that shit off in the
No,
Ball
Anthony
Life
don't
shit.
be going.
Try to get Anthony to pick and roll. It didn't really go, and they thought it was gonna go. You know
No,
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
anything about Ant just don't be going with nothing. I seen him. Never mind. Just because they couldn't doesn't mean you can't. Don't fuck with Ant. That's all I got to say. Because he's aggressive.
Just because they couldn't do it doesn't mean you can't. The Reason Doubt Podcast, man. Episode 141. Thank y'all for listening. See y'all soon. Get that juice lemonade, vintage lemonade.
Get that water too.
Get that water always. You know what I'm saying? And at the podcast, we will have merch for sale. Shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for listening. 1,
2.